Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is April with the Dash Travel Collective and yourphototravelguide.com. I just got off having a Zoom. We had a great meeting tonight about solo travel in a group. We gave some resources. So I just wanted to give a quick recap. I know a lot of people, some people are perfectly comfortable venturing out into the world on their own. They need that break from their family, maybe their hectic work schedule. So there's a lot of videos on the YouTube channel that talk about going solo, completely solo, whether that's a weekend, a full getaway. I've seen travel in so many different ways. But for me personally, I like to travel with others to share that experience, that joy of discovering. So we talked a little bit about that. We each shared our input on that. There's lots of places to find like-minded travelers. I've learned through trial and error that sometimes the people that we know in our everyday life that might be great for coffee or they might be great for a day trip, I wouldn't really be able to spend 7 or 8 days with them. Our personalities are just so different. What I enjoy, maybe what they enjoy, just how they want to interact with others. The whole dynamic, things can change. We change when we travel. Sometimes just being out of our own comfort zone, we're not quite the same person that we are when we're in our day to day, where we feel more confident, we know where we're going, we know the language, all of that. It can make us kind of like be two different people, honestly. So think about that. It's not always the friend, it might be how we change too, being in a different situation. So I wanted to share some of the great resources that I shared tonight, one of them being meetup.com. And if you're a traveler, you don't need to be looking for travel groups just in your immediate area. Maybe you live somewhere like where I grew up. I grew up in Ames, Iowa. There might not be a travel group in Ames, Iowa. There might be. Maybe it's all 20 somethings, though, that are going to the university. And honestly, I'm a little past that age group. I want to be with people maybe that are a little bit more age appropriate, share some of the same age appropriate activities, or just their energy level and conversation topics. So don't let that hold you back from searching a larger area, especially when it comes to travel. When you go into Meetup, you can search travel groups, and don't let it stop you, because honestly, I've become a travel member of groups that are based in the East Coast. Maybe they're based in LA, and I used to live in LA, but I no longer live there. These metropolitan areas have a larger group of people to pull from. But travel is all about maybe going, literally traveling to meet up with your travel buddies and exploring somewhere amazing, like when I went to Spain last year or when I traveled to Budapest. Most of the people in that group, we didn't know each other. We all joined a group. We talked about companies like Globus, where you may be on a bus or a tour group with 45 to 50 plus people. Maybe people that you've never ever met. Some people love that. They're going to meet people with similar interests. Maybe they can structure their time in. Read through those itineraries. Oftentimes, the itinerary is very open. You're only going to be on that bus going from city to city, or maybe if you sign up for the same activities. Honestly, on the Globus adventure, I saw those people sometimes at meal times, sometimes not. There was a lot of flexibility to be on my own or even hire. I oftentimes, in the cities I went to, whether it was Prague or Budapest, I hired a local guide. We talked about tours by locals briefly, free tours on foot. There's many of those resources, which I'll also have in the show notes. But if you're looking to meet other travelers, platforms like Facebook, there are so many travel groups for women travelers over 40, women who travel over 50. And these have lots of group tours put together by both travel agents and people like myself, who literally, we go back to places we love and we stay in small bed and breakfast, small inns, and travel in one vehicle. So really doing a little bit of your homework. I also joined a new platform that I recently found called Stitch.net. Now, it looks like they want to connect me with others in my area. That might be for coffee, it might be for walking, but I'm sure there's some people that may have some travel interests there as well. So that's a new platform. I don't have a lot to say about it other than it's geared to travelers over 50. It looks like you can also join if you're not 50 yet as well. So stitch.net, you might want to check that out. Meetup.com. Facebook groups. I'll put my groups in the show notes below as well. We also talked about asking questions. If you're thinking about traveling with a friend that you've known for a few years and you love going to coffee or you've gone to galleries or done what you think are shared activities, having that honest conversation ahead of time. Maybe making sure that you still get your own room, at the end of the day, then you have your own downtime, you have your own routine, you have your own pace of how you like to get ready, and then you're ready to be with your buddy or spend the rest of the day with a group of people. So those are some tips. Follow me for more. Sign up for my newsletter. It's the-travelcollective.com and yourphototravelguide.com. I'll send this out to the Meetup group members and my Facebook members. So thanks again, guys, and I hope you'll join the fun next week. We'll have all new topics for February. Take care. Thanks.